What you're about to see is shocking. Smugglers using dangerous and desperate methods to sneak illegal immigrants into the United States, hidden compartments, high-risk border crossings, and even large-scale human smuggling operations. This footage exposes it all.
Morning.
Morning, sir. How are you doing today?
Good, sir. Yourself?
Good. Ready to work?
That's what I'm talking about.
¿Está todos bien? Sí.
I think that's good, man. ¿Cuántos son? 5.
Chequense, todos bien, están todos bien de salud.
Aquí siéntense enseguida, por favor. Estírese los pies.
This is the very first time I've ever seen this. I mean, we've seen it in pickups and stuff like that, but this is the very first time we've seen this.
Atascosa County Constable Rick Luna says his deputy, Marissa Valdez, made the initial traffic stop after the driver of this truck crossed into her lane. But when he started acting suspicious, she called for backup, and that's when they made the shocking discovery.
When the deputies were approaching the trailer, they noticed or they heard somebody knocking on the wood, which indicated that somebody was inside being smuggled at that point. So they rushed to take out these blocks, and once they were able to remove the blocks, yeah, we had some people inside of it.
There were 16 people crammed in a hidden compartment that from the outside appeared to be a pile of wood.
We went and got them something to eat because, you know, they were hungry. They hadn't eaten since yesterday. So I had somebody bring some sandwiches.
So we're in Naco, Arizona. We were driving along here on the border wall, and we actually look up and we see a gentleman at the top of the border barrier here with a rope on a ladder, using his cell phone and using binoculars. So we stopped, we pulled over, and we immediately saw 3 men in full-on camo with backpacks run into the bushes. And after we were here for a little while, it began to be very apparent that they didn't care that we were here at all. They started sending migrant after migrant over the border barrier using this yellow rope that you can see here. And they were just hoisting them down, lowering them down to the ground level. So right after that, they ran off into the bushes, but you can see he has his binoculars. They're using their cell phones. As soon as somebody crosses over, they're able to help guide them through the bushes and let them know if Border Patrol's coming, if Border Patrol is out there, and where they need to go so that they can evade law enforcement. Now, we did watch them, again, lower down several migrants and no Border Patrol to be found. So as far as we know, they're going to contribute to what DHS confirms to me as more than 570,000 known gotaways since October 1st. And that number does not contribute to the more than 2.1 million encounters that we've seen.
People crossing the border illegally are desperate enough to risk life and limb to get into the United States. Consequences from the accidents not only affect the migrant, but put excess strain on the United States healthcare system.
And so then we keep bumping people down the chain, and these other patients get sicker as they're waiting.
Our partners at Border Report say today's events come days after documented verbal confrontations between the Texas National Guard and migrants. However, nothing has ever escalated past shouts up until this afternoon. This video taken by our KTSM crew shows 2 soldiers holding a man down on the ground while 2 women shout and plead for the soldiers to stop. This chaotic scene is something Border Patrol agents say is avoidable, but migrants are receiving false information that is putting themselves in danger.
This is not an international port of entry. This is not designated as a port of entry to make a legal claim for asylum, okay? Anybody that comes into our country between ports of entry, they're doing it in an illegal way.
Now, under Title 8, migrants who cross into the U.S. illegally can face consequences like deportation and a 5-year ban on future immigration benefits.
este rollo. Te viene todo, mano, eso no lo van a quitar así, ay, que quitaron un pedazo, ¿no? Leo, ¿qué piensas tú que puede suceder? ¿Que los soldados se pongan más feos todavía?
Explain to them when they enter themselves into the United States. So we're actually still here in Mexico, and that's Arizona over there. So we're actually here still in Mexico technically.
Okay, aquí. Mire, venga, estamos aquí, está el rollo. Aquí, ahí está su mochila. Mire, aquí está vereda. Gracias.
¿Y aquellos que están aquí son? ¿Aquellos que están allá?
Aquellos también tienen que se van a entregar, varios vienen como él llega a Estados Unidos, viene a pasearse aquí, ya es parte de Estados Unidos aquí.
One by one, a massive group of migrants pour out of a tractor-trailer Monday in Pearsall. Police said they got a call about a suspected smuggling when the caller reported seeing arms sticking out of a small window of the trailer. The caller said he then saw someone stick their head out.
The smuggling organizations put individuals in the back of tractor trailers with no means of escaping. They are at the mercy of those smugglers, and they don't care for their lives.
Harry Jimenez is a former DHS agent covering the border who knows the scenario well.
Smugglers have got a complete disregard for human life.
Authorities said they were able to apprehend at least 65 migrants. Police said they called EMS because the group was soaked in sweat and severely dehydrated.
They don't care about the safety and security or comfort of the individuals that they're transporting.
Authorities said the driver of that truck was trying to blend in with the apprehended migrants, but they were able to identify him from what he was wearing. He was arrested and taken into federal custody.
So you're going to see an upbeat of people trying to make money fast and trying to get people into the interior of the U.S.
And some of the migrants may have gotten away. Pearsall PD said residents were calling into the evening reporting people running through their backyards.
También es otra niña. Esa también es otra niña. Ahí va la del bebé. La bebé, sí. Este es video. Desde ahí hacemos screenshot para foto. Uy, con cuidado, con cuidado.